Well, turning now to the Detroit financial crisis, the city facing yet another devastating downgrade.
And as Detroit is teetering on the brink, Mayor Bing is also facing some tough questions about bold comments he made in a national interview.
We are in an environment, I think, of entitlement. We've got a lot of people who are city workers who for years and years, 20, 30 years, think they're entitled to a job and all that comes with it.
7 Action News reporter Julie Bonovich is standing by live in Detroit.
And Julie, you spoke with Mayor Bing. What's he saying about all of this tonight?
Carolyn, he told me that the state needs to work with the city. We need to work with the state. And as for those bold statements, he stood by them.
When I decided to run for this office,
Mayor Dave Bing tried to keep things moving forward tonight by announcing a new initiative to help keep the city's rec centers open. But it seemed overshadowed by a blow delivered by Moody's Investor Service today. Moody's downgraded the city's bond rating again, saying it's likely the city will file for bankruptcy in the next 12 to 24 months.
I'm not surprised by that. We're as low as I think we can be. We've got to make sure that we understand that we need the state.
Moody's reasons for the downgrade deal with the fact that voters repealed Public Act 4, the emergency manager law.
I think the state has a responsibility. I think they are willing to step up and help out. What happens is that in the end, we still got to fix a broken city.
But everyone else in the city seems to be focused on an interview with CNN that hit the internet today. In it, Mayor Dave Bing says he has the hardest job in the country next to the president.
And I know the reason that I took this position is to make the hard decision so that this city would have a future. But it's probably the second most difficult job in this country behind the president.
The mayor defended his statement.
When I was interviewed by CNN, you know, all I did was spoke from the heart. I think it's a tough job. The president has the toughest job in the country, but as far as mayors go, I think I have probably one of the toughest jobs.
CNN taped the interview 2 months ago. It ran 15 minutes, but got cut down to about 3 minutes.
I've been with the president on a few occasions, and he has said to me, I think you got one of the hardest jobs in the country. And I say it's not as hard as yours, but I don't necessarily disagree with you.
He also said in that taped interview that he feels like the city workers here in Detroit feel like they are entitled to their jobs and all that comes with it. Also, if Detroit wants to move forward in the next 10 years and survive, we're not going to be a blue-collar type of town anymore. Live from Detroit, Julie Bonovich, 7 Action News.